Tom Brady versus Bill Belichick. Who deserves more credit and recognition for the greatness that was the Patriots dynasty? A debate that's gone on for far too long, and I'm here to end it once and for all. Hello everybody, this is The Pocket Passer. I'm your host, Randy White. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day. I know I am, because we're talking about football, and any day you're talking about football is a good day. So let's jump right into this video. Tom Brady was the starting quarterback for Bill Belichick in New England for 285 games. In that time, they won 219 of those games and lost 66 of them. No ties. That is a 76, almost 77% win rate, which is unbelievable. And they followed that up with a 30-11 record in the playoffs together. That's a 73% win rate. Unbelievable stuff for them in terms of the win-loss column. In that time, Tom Brady threw 541 touchdown passes. They won 17 division titles together, including 11 straight. They went to 13 AFC championship games, including 8 straight, which is still the record, 2011 to 2018. That's right, people. An AFC championship game has had either the Patriots or the Chiefs since 2011. Two teams have been in an AFC championship game every single year since 2011. That is unbelievable stuff for those two dynasties back to back. 9 Super Bowl appearances for the Patriots and Tom Brady, and 6 wins. Now, of course, the easy and common argument for Tom Brady being more responsible for the Patriots dynasty than Bill Belichick is the fact that, well, Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay and he won a Super Bowl, and therefore that means his time in New England, he was the more valuable component of the machine. Here's why I think that argument is ridiculous. Tom Brady's value that he brought in Tampa is not equivalent to the value he brought in New England, because those situations are entirely different. Now, I'm not making an argument for Bill Belichick being more valuable. I'm just saying why Tom Brady's argument for him because of Tampa is a nonsensical one. Was Tom Brady great in Tampa and extremely valuable in Tampa and the most valuable piece in Tampa? Sure, along with that pass rush as well, which was able to completely smother Mahomes and that Chiefs offense in their Super Bowl victory over Kansas City in Tampa Bay, because they got to play at home. But what's important to recognize is a lot of people put the eyeballs on the coach and the quarterback, specifically the quarterback, and they go, oh, they're winning, it's because of the quarterback. But what no one wants to talk about, and this is the key to football, we just saw it with Philadelphia, and of course Tom Brady's better than Jalen Hurts all time, obviously. But we just saw it in Philadelphia. What does it take to win at the highest level? It takes a good culture and dogs everywhere. That's what New England had for years. That's what Philadelphia had this year. And not only that, but dominance up front. Look at the way Philadelphia's offensive line played. Look at the way Philadelphia's pass rush played. We can see that pass rush effect. What's the other Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes lost? A dominant pass rush against Tampa Bay. So that's a big factor of it. And the other thing is the culture, and that winning culture is such a huge piece of this. Philadelphia knows how to win, and they've shown that. Well, New England did the same thing, only stretched out over 20 years. So we look at the constants, and we think, oh, the constant piece is Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, and that's it. But that's wrong. That's not the only constant piece to this dynasty. The other constant pieces to this dynasty might not have been the same guys, but it was the same attitudes in that locker room. And sure, Tom Brady's a big piece of maintaining that, but so are other quality dudes that were in and out of that locker room. Whether you're looking at the corners and the safeties like Patrick Chung and the McCourty twins when they were there or not there. Whether you're looking at guys like Stephon Gilmore near the end of the dynasty, or guys at the beginning of the dynasty or early in the dynasty like Vrabel and Teddy Bruschi. The offensive linemen, when you look at Light, when you look at the fullbacks, the running backs, the receivers that came in and had a consistent commitment to what it took to be a Patriot, to what it took to win Super Bowls, win games week in and week out. The attitude that it took to go in and build a dynasty and maintain it over 2 decades, that's not something that just a quarterback and a coach do. That's something that you have to bring in the right guys as a general manager, who Bill Belichick was, the staff, all of the commitment that it takes on every level. So to say, oh, Tom Brady has 50% even of the dynasty, or Bill Belichick has 50% even the dynasty, or oh, Tom Brady 80, Bill Belichick 20. Any of those guys getting that high of a percentage is a ridiculous sentiment, because it requires everybody at every level, the cleaning crew. It requires the maintenance people in the equipment room. It requires the backups and special teams giving the right looks in practice when they need to. It requires the commitment of the locker room leaders that maybe they're injured, but they're still coming in, they're still doing the film work, and they're still teaching the young guys, and they're still upholding the standard in every single position group's rooms. It requires every position coach having a commitment to the standard that was set in New England. It's fun to have the debate and the discourse of, oh, it's the quarterback and it's the coach and it's the head coach, but it's so much more than that, and it's so much deeper than that. And to give a 50% grade or a 60% grade or even a 40% grade to any individual person in any facility or any team at any given time is a very shallow look at what it takes to be great. It takes a hell of a lot of luck, and it takes a hell of a lot of consistency from not just the quarterback and the coach, but every single person in every single organization. It is a commitment to greatness, and it's not just, I'm here for a paycheck. No one is a bigger example of this than Tom Brady, who routinely took pay cuts and was paid less than his competitors, than people that he was better than at his own position around the league, because he cared about winning. It was a commitment to why we're here, not the result we're getting, which is the money, but it was a commitment to, I am here in this building in New England, and you are here, and you are here, and you are here, and all of my teammates are here, and we're not, obviously we're here for the paycheck, but we're not all here for the paycheck. I showed up and I put the pads on because I have a commitment to winning, and that goes beyond just I better get paid today. It goes to, I'm here to build a legacy, to commit to greatness, and to commit to something that people are going to remember and be talking about on podcasts and YouTube channels and on the TV for decades to come. And that's what's going to be the case for that New England Patriots dynasty, because everyone in there had the same goal and the same vision. And it wasn't, you better give me the right dollar amount. Sure, that was part of it, but the why of it, I got up in the morning and I worked my ass off and I put the right foods in my body and I watched the amount of film I needed to watch to be prepared, and I put together the game plans correctly if you're the coaching staff. All of that, the motivation there, that was a commitment to greatness that is unmatched, that was unmatched, that likely will never be matched. The Michael Jordan and the Kobe Bryant of the NFL, sure, yeah, that's Tom Brady because he exemplifies it. He was the figurehead of it. But that is a trickle-down effect that goes through the entire locker room. And when a link breaks off, which didn't happen in New England, when it does, it shatters the whole chain. It becomes useless. And they didn't let that happen in New England. There was consistent commitment all the way through the ranks. So to give the percentage, to give the credit to one guy or to two guys, it's very short-sighted. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady upheld and enforced that culture, but it goes everywhere. So to say, oh, Bill Belichick is more responsible, or Tom Brady could have done it without Bill, or Bill could have done it without Tom. No, neither of them could have done it without each other, and neither of them could have done it without bringing in the right people at every single level of the entire organization. It goes a hell of a lot deeper than just the surface level. Brady 80-20, Bill 70-30, whatever percentage you want to get. It's so much deeper than that. Football is a complicated sport, and we simplify it too much with this shallow-minded discourse.
How did you come up with a game plan like that to stop the Rams' high-powered offense?
Well, it's tough. They're a great football team. They're very well coached. I mean, it's really about the players. They made the plays. They stopped the run. They tackled the quarterback. They covered the receivers. We covered kicks, and we moved the ball, made plays when we had to.
That's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you think of my perspective on this. Am I missing the mark? Am I overthinking this? Or did I hit the nail on the head? I think I did. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and consider subscribing, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.